Hi, today I'd like to take this opportunity to enter the Wild Orchid Craft design team call. I'm really excited and happy to be having this opportunity. I have 3 projects, so this is the first one. Everything that I've used I will list at the end of the video, but right now what you're looking at is my first submission. This is the larger of cameos that Wild Orchid Craft has just started doing. I've mounted it on, it was black, but I've used white rubber buff to lighten it. I've used the roses here and there's no glue involved. It's just wrapped through and the ends are then spiraled so that there's no sharp bits as well and they're not going anywhere. Okay, so that's a pendant. This here was an old piece of jewellery that I bought from Jennings 644. I detached all the little bits from it and I created a new piece of jewellery. Here I just very lightly use gold rub and buff on there to give her a bit of a shimmer. So I'll have pictures of this at the just after this. Okay. My second project is using the mixed metal embellishments from our Orchid Crafts. What I did, I just got a piece of ribbon and the chain was from an old piece of jewellery, and this is the easier way of doing a closure. If you're not into, or you haven't got a lot of claw clasp, just thread some ribbon through, knotting it at the ends here to keep the chain in place, and then you can just use the ribbon as a closure there. Again, these flowers are not they're not glued on, they're actually woven through the links, and then the sharp end spiraled on the outside, so again they're not going anywhere and they're wearable. Coming down here, I've used the square of it and just turned it on its side, and again you can see how I've woven it through and the ends spiraled around here to keep them nice and safe. I've put a pearl there and joined the butterfly on there. So again, I'll have pictures. Sorry. Okay. This is my third project. It's a layout, come thank you card, come everything else. At the back of it it's got a little card to say thank you, but it's for my ward that looked after me while I was in hospital, and what they do, they actually hang up their cards. So I've made it to hang up, and it's just really representing they were my little safe haven in a very bad area of my life. But yeah, I'll take you in and I'll show you a little bit more. I use paper mache and painted it like a dirty green, and then before putting anything else on, I put lacquer on there and went over it with some gold rub and buff on there. I put some black lace around here, and I put some branches here, and this was I got this from Sar Crafters. It's just paper rolled up from the cardboard, highlighted it with gold rub and buff. I've put some of the metal pieces. On the outside here, saying it was a hard time. I was in a rocky place there. And then even here I've used the stems of the flowers that I've cut off on the inside and just spiraled them and glued them on, highlighted them. And that's the ward. Edgecombe too. It's actually glittery, but you can't see it. Yeah, they glitter. So inside was my little safe haven. There's the nurse with her little wingy things. This was actually a freebie. It's a flower that I've made into a butterfly. I think I will go and find some light. I'll be back. Right, sorry, the background, I painted it silver first, then white, and then I used the Distress. It's more of a baby pink than you can see here, but I used the Distress Crackle paint on there. It came out very nice. I used the fabric butterfly and some more of the flowers. Here I've just threaded the beads onto the stems of the flowers to make a spray. So sorry, like here and here, and the spiral just holds it on. That says thank you. I've used the pearls as well, flat back pearls from Wild Orchid Crafts, and all the flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts again. And this idea I got from Johnny644. You take the center out of one of these flowers, put in a different one, and you get that. So that's it overall. I hope you enjoyed my projects, and thank you Wild Orchid Crafts again for the opportunity of joining your team. Thanks for watching. Bye. The items I used was 25 Ivory Wild Roses, PM0085, and 10 Rustic Red Trellis Roses, 40mm. I used 50 Pink Tone Roses, 50mm set A, and that was that colour ones. I did use a little bit of this 1 meter of the Ivory Organza Rose trim in small. I forgot to say on, where is it? There. I used it to back the flowers so they weren't so dark. I think you can see it there. Yeah. So I just put it in the center of the flower. Okay. This was my freebie. It's my free gift, that. And that's what I made the butterfly out of. That's the flat back pearls. It's a number. Those pink flowers here. Sorry. It's those ones. These are the small ones that I used on the jewellery. One set's gone already, but it was 50 red tone roses. This is what's left of the 13 metal embellishments, and there's the number. I haven't got a lot left now. Uh, 50 earth tone roses as well, 10mm. That's the new cameos, and that's the item number. That's the larger ones. Yes, and I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.